So I've been playing Gunstar Heroes. So before I owned a PlayStation, I owned a Sega Megasys. I was really young though. I think I was about 7 years old when I got my PlayStation, so I don't really remember too much of my time with the Genodrive. But one game in particular did stay with me. That game was Gunstar Heroes. So Gunstar Heroes is a game made by Treasure. Treasure is pretty much the Platinum Games of the 90s. Meaning that they mostly make over-the-top action games with explosions everywhere. Games like Dynamite Headdy, Alien Soldier, Sin and Punishment, Gunstar Heroes, and also this. Gunstars is a side-scrolling run-and-gun shooter, much like Contra or Metal Slug, but not quite as difficult and with a bit more spectacle. Although, I believe one of the Contra games actually has you hanging from missiles while gunning down airplanes, so yeah. Anyway, what makes Gunstars as cool as it is the fact that you can combine the bullets you use. For instance, say you have homing bullets, and you see a power-up on the floor containing flamey bullets. Instead of having to switch one out for the other, you now have homing flamey bullets. I usually combine two homing bullets with each other. It's kind of OP, I guess, but it's just a lot of fun to do. Sometimes you can just stand there, hold your gun above your head, and make it rain bullets while everything explodes. Anyway, you can pick from two playable characters. There is the red guy and the blue guy, both aptly named Red and Blue. So Red and Blue are part of the Gunstars family. We're tasked to protect the 4 mystical gems. Naturally, the gems get stolen. Also, Red and Blue's older brother, called Green, has been brainwashed by Higgs boson and is now evil. So Red and Blue go on a rampant killing spree in order to get the gems back. That just about sums up the story. Or does it? Dun, dun, dun. So what I just explained was the story according to the Western release of Gunstars. As it turns out, in Japan, the story isn't like this at all. The Japanese version has something to do with a god of ruin and an evil empire. I tried to do some research, but I couldn't really find anything regarding why they made these changes. For as far as I know, the game isn't actually any different though. So I don't really care, to be honest. Anyway, together with Musha, this is really one of those Genesis games you should play if you want to get your Sega on. Gunstars is one of the few games that actually makes good use of the Genesis' sound chip, and it holds up surprisingly well gameplay-wise. There's quite a lot of gameplay variety, and there's some really cool looking stages in there as well. It's pretty much available everywhere nowadays. You can purchase it off Steam for about $2.50, or you could buy the PlayStation 3 version, which is what I played here. If only there was a way for me to check out some of the other classic Genesis games.